NCERT Class 9th Chapter 1 Exercise 1.3 Question number 7. Write 3 numbers whose decimal expansions are non-terminating, non-recurring. Our answer is there are many numbers whose decimal expansions are non-terminating, non-recurring, and we give few examples of these. Root 2, root 3, root 5, root 6, root 7, and so on, and pi. There are many such numbers whose decimal expansions are non-terminating, non-recurring. Now we learn how to find the decimal expansions of root 2 or root 3 or root 5. So we learn this and we will find the decimal expansion up to 3 digits of root 2. First we take root 2, then we write 2, put decimal, and we make pairs of zeros, as we have to take the decimal expansion up to 3 digits after decimal. So I am putting the 3 pairs of zeros and I am making these pairs, and we divide 2 in such a way so that we get the root of 2. Now whatever we write in the quotient, we have to put the same part in the divisor, and if I put 1, then 1 times 1 will be 1, and we will be getting 1 as balance. And if I put 2 in the quotient part, then 2 in divisor, and 2 times 2 will be 4, which will be more than 2. So I'll have to put 1. 1 times 1 is 1. The balance is 1. I'm adding 1 of the quotient to the divisor. It becomes 1 plus 1 becomes 2. I put decimal, as after 2 there is a decimal, and we carry 2 zeros. Then I divide it by 4 times. So if I put 4 after 2, it becomes 24, and we put in the quotient 4. Then 4 times 4, 4 times 24 is 96. On subtracting 96, we get 4 as balance. Now I carry 2 zeros and add 4 of the quotient to the divisor. So 24 plus 4 becomes 28. Now after 28, I have to put a digit in such a way so that it is less than 400, and the same digit is to be put in the quotient. So if I put 2, then this becomes 282 multiplied by 2, which will be more than 400. So I put 1 and it becomes 281, and I put 1 in the quotient. So 281 times 1 is 281. On subtracting, we get 9, 1 and 1, 119 as the balance. Now I add 1 of the quotient to our divisor. So 281 plus 1 is 282. I carry 2 zeros. Now I have to put a digit here in such a way so that it is, when multiplied by the same, it gives less than 11,900. So I put 4 here and 4 in the quotient. So our divisor becomes 2824, and 2824 multiplied by 4 gives us, let's multiply and find out. 4 times 4 is 16. We carry 1. 4 times 2 is 8 plus 1 is 9. 8 times 4 is 32. We put 2 and carry 3. 4 times 2 is 8 plus 3 is 11. We have to subtract 11,296 from 11,900. 10 minus 6 is 4. 9 minus 9 is 0. 8 minus 2 is 6. So our remainder is 604. Our quotient is 1.414, and this way it goes on without terminating, without repeating. So the value of root 2 is 1.414 up to 3 digits. Similarly, we can find the value of root 3. So we are finding the value of root 3. So we make the pairs after decimal of zeros, as we have to find the value up to 3 digits after decimal. So we are taking the 3 pairs of zeros. We put 1 in quotient and 1 in divisor. 1 times 1 is 1. So after subtracting 1, we get balance as 2, and we carry 2 zeros. We add 1 to the divisor from the quotient, and 1 plus 1 is 2. Now we have to put the decimal, as we had carried 1 pair of zeros. Now we have to put a digit here in such a way so that the same multiplied by, if I put 1, it will become 21, and 21 times 1 is 21. So I will have to put here 7. So 27 multiplied by 7. 7 times 7 is 49. 7 times 2 is 14 plus 4, 18. On subtracting, we get 11 as balance. We add 7 of the quotient to 27, it becomes 34. We carry 2 zeros, and we are putting 3 in the quotient and 3 after 34, so it becomes 343. 343 multiplied by 3 gives us, 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 4 is 12. We put 2 and carry 1. 3 times 3 is 9 plus 1 is 10. We subtract 1029 from 1100. Our balance is 71. We add 3 of the quotient to 343. It becomes 346. We carry 2 zeros, and we have to put a digit after 346 in such a way so that the same digit is placed in the quotient. So I put 2 here and 2 in the quotient. So 3462 multiplied by 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 6 times 2 is 12. Carry 1. 4 times 2 is 8. Plus 1 is 9. 2 times 3 is 6. We subtract 6924 from 7100. 10 minus 4 is 6. 9 minus 2 is 7. 10 minus 9 is 1. And 6 minus 6 is 0. So our remainder is 176. Now we have found the value of root 3 up to 3 digits by division method, and the value is 1.732. And this division goes on, and we get the quotient as non-terminating, non-recurring. So the value comes out to be 1.732. Now we try this for one more digit, root 5. After 5 I am putting pair of zeros, putting decimal and then pair of zeros. I divided by 2 and I have put 2 in the divisor as well as 2 in the quotient. So 2 times 2 is 4. On subtracting I get 1. I put decimal and carry 2 zeros and add the 2 of the quotient to the divisor. So 2 plus 2 is 4. Now I divided by 2 again. I put 2 after 4, it becomes 42. 42 multiplied by 2 is 84. On subtracting 84 from 100, the balance is 16. I carry 2 zeros and it becomes 1600. Add 2 to the 42, it becomes 44. Now I put 3 in the quotient and 3 after 44, so it becomes 443 in divisor. 443 multiplied by 3. So 3 times 3 is 9. 4 times 3 is 12. Carry 1, putting 2 here. And 4 times 3 is 12 plus 1 is 13. Now we subtract 1329 from 1600. 10 minus 9 is 1. 9 minus 2 is 7. 5 minus 3 is 2. And 1 minus 1 is 0. We carry 2 zeros, so it becomes 27,100. We add 3 to the 443, so it becomes 446. Now we divide it by 6. I put 6 in the quotient and 6 after 446, so it becomes 4466. 4466 multiplied by 6. So we multiply it. 6 times 6 is 36. We carry 3. 6 times 6 is 36 plus 3, 39. We again carry 3. 4 times 6 is 24 plus 3 is 27. We carry 2. 4 times 6 is 24 plus 2 is 26. So we subtract 26,796 from 27,100. 10 minus 6 is 0. 10 minus 6 is 4. 10 minus 6 is 4. 9 minus 9 is 0. 10 minus 7 is 3. And 6 minus 6 is 0. And then 2 minus 2 is 0. So our remainder is 304. Now the value of root 5 up to 3 digits is 2.236. And this is, if we go on, it is non-terminating, non-repeating. I am putting the values of root 2, root 3 and root 5. The value of root 2 for about 9 digits after decimal is 1.4142135627. Root 3 is 1.7320507568. Root 5 is 2.23606797749. Here completes this video. Please like, share and subscribe to this channel.